Alright guys, Matt Lemke back with another unboxing, or box breaking as I call them, and this one is on World of Tanks. The guys at Gale Force 9 decided to send me a copy of this about, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago. I was quite surprised because I wasn't expecting it, so it's like Christmas early for me. Inside the World of Tanks starter, this is a 2-player starter. We have everything you need to play the game. Let me move some of this stuff around, get it out of the way. Start with whatever this is. It looks like it's a playmat. And very well sealed playmat. So I'm actually quite excited. For those of you that play World of Tanks online, I don't. This might be something that you're interested in. So, inside we have, here, let me zoom in on this a little bit. You have the World of Tanks. This is like, I guess, their release schedule. So you've got Wave 1 for Germany, USSR, USA, and the UK. Wave 2 through 5, and I think it does not open up. On the back you have an invite code for new players only for World of Tanks Battlefront. You have the little break apart pieces of terrain. They're two-sided. You have the little all the different chits and stuff you need to play the game. You have the advantage token there, World of Tanks movement arrows, or production arrows, I guess, or not production arrows. You have a relatively small rule book, 24 pages with a lot of pictures. It shouldn't take too long to read through this and learn how to play the game. You have, we'll start with these cards here. We'll zoom in on this real quick. You have, I don't know if these are named characters yet or not, because I have not played the online game or read through the rule book. So this is the Cromwell. It's a medium tank. Shooting at this tank may reroll a black attack die. And then on the back you have the different stats: firepower, survivability, mobility, and initiative. Then we have the Sherman. It's a very classic US tank, the M4A1. And on the back of it you also have its stats. And the crew, I didn't mention that before, but you have the crew, hit points, Panzer, along with its stats, and the T-34, which might have been the best tank in World War II, and its stats as well. Then got, I'm just going to pop everything out. These tanks are actually pretty detailed. I'm impressed. And one thing that I'm actually super impressed with is you don't have to assemble them. I have so many things to assemble in my house, it's not funny. Back up a little bit. Just a little. Dump everything out. So here's the, here, we're going to slide this out real quick. Here's the dice. You've got the different facings on them. It looks like there is 3 different facings on the dice. So you've got basically a 30% chance to get any one particular roll. And then you have these different cards. These are tiny cards. These are like, there we go. There. So you have, this, I'm going to call it an equipment upgrade. Toolbox, small repair kit, small first aid kit, large first aid kit, a manual fire extinguisher, octane gasoline, and the things that they do. You have to discard it to use it. Remove speed, governor equipment, improved turret, improved suspension, improved gun. And on the back of all these is a number, which after I learn how to play the game, I'll know how that works. And then, oh, it says open this pack first. Oops, I did not do that. So we have a gun rammer. And on the back, I'm going to guess there's a number on the back. Yeah, look at that. We have enhanced gun laying drive, camouflage netting, binocular telescopes, putting in T. Nice. Oh, I didn't notice that before. These are, they have little symbols in the top corner. Some of them are going to be faction specific. I suppose that some are going to, well, see, this one actually goes across for 3 factions. I suppose some of these are probably generic that can be used in any deck at this point in time. I'm assuming you can build your decks to play this game. So I'm going to put these together like that for now, so I know that they're separate. And then we're gonna look at this. This is probably like a critical hit deck, something similar to what is used in X-Wing. So you have a lucky hit. This does 2 damage. Some of these are kind of sticking together. Ammo damage does 3 damage, so I don't know if these, yeah, so these are, you probably shuffle this deck up, and this is how you determine how much damage your tanks take, or how much damage you deal to an enemy tank. Crew injured. Wow, some of these, I suspect that this is a rather brutal and a short game at times, because 2 damage to a tank adds up fast when they have only 4 hit points. So depending on how damage actually works, if it's just straight up 2 damage to 2 hit points, things go downhill fast, I would imagine. Turret jammed. Track destroyed. This tank can't move. You might notice that a whole bunch of these are repairable. Sorry about that. That's my phone going off. Bailed out. Radio damaged. So this is basically just a damage deck and how the tanks take damage. And you can, as you can see, over half the deck is repairable. That's good. That makes things interesting. Now the tanks. So let's take a look at these tanks. They come unpainted. There we go. You can see there's a fair amount of detail on these guys. I mean, so let's put this in perspective. This is, what do I have here? What do I have here? Let's see. I have a 1-inch square that I'm going to put next to it. And I'll zoom out a little bit. So the tanks are roughly 2 inches, depending on which tank it is. Roughly 2 inches in length, and about 1 inch wide. So as you can see on the sides, there's a good bit of detail here. The turrets all pop off for being damaged. On the bottom, it's pretty simple. The mold or the plastic feels a little gritty, but that's actually, I think, in your favor if you want to give them a weathered look. I don't know how well the grit will show up when you paint. You can kind of see it there, but you can see there's enough detail that with things like the shovels and the tools, you can find them. And then we have on the Panzer, you can see a good bit of detail. It's a little bit of a heavier tank. It's got the extra armor on the side. It's got cables on the back. It does not. It's got the little gun turret up front. The Sherman. The Sherman was a pretty cool tank. There's the gun turret there, the two little ports for the crew, the top hatch. Of course, the turret pops off. You can see the shovel here and the other gear over here. I don't remember what all that is. That's really about it. They left it smooth. You can add a lot of detail to these. You can have a lot of fun painting these tanks. In my opinion, they're the right size for vehicles. I'm not a fan of painting vehicles, but I think something this small, I might try and do something, especially with the Sherman, like put some flames on it or something crazy. And then we have which one is this? This is I'm pretty sure that this is the T-30. Yeah, this is the T-34. Again, it's got the gun turret on the front. Turret pops off. A good amount of detail on the sides. The turrets have a fair amount of detail as well. And you know, for a fast and quick game, this is really all you need to get started. So there you have it, guys. This is everything that comes in the World of Tanks 2-player starter. Actually, let's start that part over. Let's go with the rules first. Put those down there. The terrain pieces that you need to play, the different waves that are coming out. You've got your dice, your damage deck, your upgrade cards, your 4 tanks to play the game, and the stat cards for those 4 tanks. There you go, guys. That's everything that comes in the box. 2-player starter, World of Tanks, Miniatures game from Gale Force 9. Thank you and have a great day.
Hi guys, meet the Nibbles, who's gonna go down. She just decided not to go down my back, so we'll do this for her so she's comfy. Thanks for watching my video, and I appreciate it. Please hit the like button and share it if you know somebody who might be interested. And of course, there's always Twitter and the Facebook thingy, and soon I have a newsletter coming. That'll be down there or in a link below, and my kitty cat loves that idea. So anyway, there was one more thing. Oh yeah, subscribe. Be a part of my community, our community. Let's make it grow together. See you guys at a con somewhere, or a local store, or if I'm driving through the country, maybe a game club. I don't know, you're not going to go knock down my camera. Bye guys.